Hello again. Let's find a quiet space inside, where presence can settle gently. Today, I want to invite you to consider the moment when a door softly turns, revealing a new room you hadn't known existed. It's not a sudden realization, but a subtle shift, a quiet unlocking. Our story today is not a lesson. It is simply a gentle opening, a sacred space where such a key might turn, if the time is right. The quiet bloom of acceptance, an inner journey. Whatever arises for you is welcome here. Chapter 1. In the soft light of early morning, a woman walks quietly along a gentle path, her footsteps muffled by the soft earth beneath her. The air feels fresh and cool, carrying the delicate scent of blooming flowers and dewy grass. As she reaches the edge of a tranquil pond, she pauses, her gaze resting on a single leaf that begins its slow descent from a nearby branch. It sways gently in the breeze, catching a glimmer of sunlight that dances on its surface. The leaf drifts downward, softly fluttering through the air, until it lands effortlessly onto the still water. The surface ripples outward in gentle circles, each ripple whispering outward like a quiet breath. The woman watches in silence, her eyes tracing the delicate ripple pattern, noticing how resistance only stirs the water further, creating more turbulence. But when she simply observes, allowing the leaves fall to unfold naturally, a subtle calm settles over her. The ripples fade, and the water returns to its peaceful stillness. She notices that beneath the surface, there is a quiet acceptance, a stillness that holds everything in gentle balance. In that fleeting moment, she recognizes that fighting against what is only stirs unrest. True peace, she realizes, arises when she allows herself to witness life's flow without trying to control it. And as she sits quietly, the soft sound of water lapping against the bank becomes a gentle reminder of the natural rhythm of change. What does it feel like, right now, to simply watch and not resist the flow of your own thoughts or feelings? Maybe there's a part of you that longs to hold on or push away, and yet another part that simply observes with gentle curiosity. Just notice what happens when you let go of the need to control, even for a moment. Perhaps you feel a subtle stillness. A quiet space within that is always available to you. There's no need to search for anything. Just stay with that feeling, without a name, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you during this moment, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. This is the quiet bloom of acceptance, an inner journey that unfolds softly within. Chapter 2. In a quiet corner of a sunlit room, an elderly man sits gently at his small wooden table. The soft glow of the afternoon light filters through a window, casting warm patterns on the worn surface. His fingers, weathered yet steady, carefully pick up a new slender needle. With patience, he threads a thin, slightly frayed piece of thread through its tiny eye. The faint sound of the thread slipping through his fingertips echoes softly, a gentle rhythm, a focus. As he begins to mend a well-loved shirt, the fabric feels smooth and slightly coarse beneath his touch, bearing tiny signs of wear. Faded patches, small tears. With each stitch, he moves slowly, deliberately, embracing the imperfection of the cloth, allowing himself to be present with each gentle pull of the thread. The motion is calming, almost meditative, and as he works, he notices how each stitch, no matter how uneven, carries a quiet love. He recognizes that these imperfections are part of the story, each one a mark of life lived and lessons learned. There's no rush, only the steady rhythm of patience and acceptance. As he continues, he sees that in this simple act, he is not fixing the shirt as much as he is offering kindness to himself, and to what is. The worn fabric, with all its flaws, becomes a symbol of shared humanity, a reminder that beauty often resides in acceptance. The gentle scent of linen, the faint creak of the wooden table, and the soft whisper of thread passing through fabric. These sounds weave into a peaceful harmony. It's here, in this quiet act, that he uncovers a deeper truth, surrendering to what is, with all its imperfections, stitches us into the fabric of life itself. We are all woven together in a tapestry of acceptance and love. And as you listen to this story, what does that feeling of gentle patience and acceptance bring up inside you? Can you sense a small space opening within, where peace might quietly settle? Just notice what arises, without needing to change it or hold on to it. There's no need to search for anything. Just to notice, to be present with whatever is here. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 3. In a quiet corner of a sunlit room, a young girl gently picks up a broken toy. The pieces are scattered across her small hands, some smooth and rounded, others jagged and sharp. As she holds them, she notices the faint crackle of the plastic, the cool touch of the broken edges, and the soft glow of sunlight slipping through the window, casting gentle shadows on the floor. She gazes at the fragments with curiosity rather than frustration, her eyes wide with wonder. In that moment, a subtle feeling arises, a quiet acknowledgement that nothing is truly lost, only transformed. She feels a gentle connection to the idea that all things, even those that seem broken, carry a kind of beauty in their change, their impermanence. The toy's pieces, once whole, now tell a different story, one of change and acceptance. Her fingers trace the edges softly, as if holding the fragments could somehow hold the serenity she feels inside. The light shifts slightly, the air is still, and in her gentle gaze, there's a peaceful understanding unfolding. Nothing needs to be fixed or perfect. Everything, even breakage, has its place in the flow of life. She quietly accepts the fragments, knowing that they are part of a larger, ongoing transformation. And as we observe her calm acceptance, what does that gentle sense of letting go and embracing change feel like? Just for a moment, in your own body. The moment invites us to consider that perhaps, just like this little girl, we too can find peace in the imperfections and fractures of our own lives. There is no need to search for anything, just to notice how that feeling of acceptance might live within you. Maybe you feel a subtle connection to that sense of opening your hands and heart to what is, without resistance. Just stay with that feeling, without a need to name it, for a breath or two. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 4. In a quiet field beneath an expansive sky, a traveler sits peacefully, her gaze softly fixed on the drifting clouds above. The gentle hum of the wind moves through the grass, creating a soothing rhythm that echoes the quiet within her. The sky is painted in subtle shades of blue and white, and as the clouds glide effortlessly, she feels a gentle, light touch on her skin, warm yet cool. Her breath is slow, each inhale drawing in the stillness, and each exhale releasing worries that once felt heavy. She notices how her thoughts, once busy with planning and concern, gradually drift away, just like the clouds above. In this moment of calm, she perceives a vast space opening within her, mirroring the endless sky. It's a soft, spacious feeling, a silence that holds everything gently, without forcing or holding on. She senses that acceptance is this spaciousness, where peace quietly resides, allowing love to bloom without effort. The sounds of nature, the textures of the earth beneath her, and the light caressing her face, all seem to whisper this truth. Within stillness, there is room for everything and nothing at once. And as you listen to this story, perhaps you can imagine yourself sitting in that quiet place. What does that deep sense of spaciousness feel like inside your own body? Can you notice any feelings or sensations that arise when you think about letting go of worries and simply being here, now? There's no need to search for anything specific. Just stay with that gentle openness, that quiet space inside you, for a breath or two. Perhaps you feel a connection to that sense of letting go. Or maybe it's a new feeling entirely. Whatever arises, know that the spaciousness is always available to you. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you during this moment, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Remember, within you is a gentle, open space, a place where peace quietly resides, waiting for you to return whenever you need it. Chapter 5. In a quiet garden, A gentle gardener moves softly among her plants. The morning light filters through delicate leaves, casting dappled patterns on the rich soil. She reaches out with tender hands, carefully watering the wilting stems, feeling the coolness of the water as it drips slowly, almost whispering against the fragile leaves. She pauses to prune a drooping branch, her touch light and respectful, honoring the plant's delicate grace. As she works, she listens to the gentle hum of bees, the rustle of leaves in the breeze, and the soft drip of water. There is no rush, only a quiet presence that embraces each stem's fragile beauty. Amidst this calm tending, a quiet realization unfolds within her. The act of acceptance is like the gentle yielding of the earth to the seasons, a surrender that allows life to unfold in its own time. She watches as some plants slowly straighten, new buds beginning to appear, while others remain still, content to rest. In this act of gentle care, she understands that peace blooms when she stops resisting what is, and instead nurtures what is already alive. The garden becomes a mirror for her inner world, a space where patience and kindness nurture growth, not force. And as she stands quietly, feeling the warmth of the sun and the softness of the soil beneath her fingertips, she realizes that acceptance is not about giving up, but about opening to the natural rhythm of life. It is in this quiet harmony that true peace resides. Now, as you listen to this scene, perhaps you can feel the gentle rhythm of your own inner garden, the parts of you that need patience and care, waiting to bloom in their own time. What does it feel like, just for a moment, to softly accept what already is inside you? There's no need to search or to change. Just notice that gentle presence, that quiet space where growth can happen. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Chapter 6. In the gentle hush of the evening, you might imagine a person standing quietly outside, perhaps on a soft grassy patch. The air is filled with a subtle hum, the whisper of the wind weaving through leaves, carrying stories from distant places. As they listen closely, they notice how even the restless breeze, which sometimes rushes and roars, occasionally pauses, settling into moments of stillness. In that pause, a soft silence emerges. Not the absence of sound, but a space where every whisper is welcomed, acknowledged. The person's skin feels a gentle touch of coolness, and the texture of the air is light and breathable, almost like a delicate fabric wrapping around them. They breathe in, slow and steady, as the sky shifts from a pale blue to a deeper hue of twilight. And in that quiet observation, they see that peace isn't about silencing noise, but about opening up to it, embracing each sound as a part of the whole. Acceptance, they realize, is like the gentle breath that makes room for everything. Restlessness, stillness, joy, and quiet. It's the openness that allows love to flow freely, unblocked by judgment or resistance. And as you listen to this scene unfolding, perhaps you wonder, what does that deep sense of peace feel like inside your own body? Just for a moment, notice where you feel openness or stillness within you. Maybe it's in your chest, your belly, or your mind. There's no need to search for anything, just to notice the gentle presence of awareness. Just stay with that feeling, without needing to name it, for a breath or two. When you're ready, you might see that this quiet, accepting space is always there, waiting for you to step into it whenever you choose. If a thought or a feeling has surfaced for you during this moment, you are welcome to share it below and comment. Your reflections are held here with care. Remember, peace is not the absence of noise, but the presence of awareness and openness that welcomes every whisper of life.